Hello, my name is Karime, and in this video I will talk about the packaging of the product to be exported, which are surgical gowns. For this, we made a scale model. First, an example of the gowns, which could be, this is a small print to simulate them. Then, the container, which is the one in contact with the product, is a sterilized and fully sealed plastic bag. As a packaging, it is another bag, larger. It is together with all gowns to finally put them in a box, which is the packaging. The box has the symbols of sensitivity to moisture. This is to prevent it from getting wet and contaminate. Then don't use a cutter because if the packaging breaks, it becomes contaminated. And finally, don't use hooks for the same purpose. And this is a final result of the packaging. This is the box and the bags.
Control system, supply chain security, magnet guidelines. Your supply chain must be secure, robust, and will magnet, no matter how extensive or complex it might be. We can help you achieve excellent levels of security. We can also share our knowledge in supplier quality and performance management, environmental responsibility, regulatory compliance, forecasting needs, and much more. We pass the knowledge on to you so you can deliver supply chain excellence on a daily basis. A supply chain security management systems combines traditional practice in supply chain management with security measures, allowing you to protect your business from threats such as piracy, terrorism, or, or theft. Important aspects of security management include validating vendor credentials, securing and secured cargo transportation.
For a good export, it is necessary to carry out a control of the whole process, but sometimes very important that we should not need is good documentation. In this case, the documents that are needed are those shown below along with some examples. The commercial invoice is a legal document that used by the sale exporter to the buyer importer during the international transaction and works as a proof of the sale between buyer and seller. The certificate of origin is the document that allows an importer or the exporter to prove the country of origin from which the merchant is considered to originate and it is used to receive tariff preferences. The order conferred is an obligation of importers that is fulfilled by means of notice to the SAT that is made only and that the customs agent must also accept only on the SAT page to be able to make important requests with a name and RFC of a center importer. The packing list is a document that allows the people involved in the export process to identify the merchants. To achieve this careful packing is necessary that match what is indicated on the invoice.
Hello, my name is Irandi and I will tell you about a little about your selection route to export or social goods to the United States. First, the merchandise is transferred to Matamoros by land, then by air to the stands of Houston in the United States. There are approximately 12 hours of transfer from Matamoros with a definitive export.
I will talk distribution statistics. To establish a distribution strategies, you must first know the origin and destination. Uh, Origin Aguascalientes and destination Houston. Mm, Transportation selection. Transportation will be land from Aguascalientes to Matamoros and air from Matamoros to Houston. Along with that, you also have to make a selection and evaluation of suppliers. The supplier selection matrix facilities us to carry this work because it is like a comparative table in which we can evaluate several logistics providers and thus be able to selection. The classification of goods is very important in this process since this why it is easier us to arrange and distribute the fabric, and it is divided into two parts, the first being fabric for sports use and the second being of accessories. Um, the loading and unloading maneuvers is important that they are perfectly planned to that there is no unforeseen event that cause the merchandise to be abused or that the freight is delayed. That is why it is one of the parts to which we put more effort, since a bad delivery speaks badly of the company. To finish before making the freight, talk with the logistics provider to establish the best route, since there are times when deliveries must be made at different points in a single trip.
Hello, my name is Janet and I will be talking about the repairs of the tracking and monitoring of the transport units and their lots. While it is true that there are different means by which a vehicle can be tracked, but must use GPS for this type of tracking and monitoring. The most convenient thing to install satellite GPS, both in the cargo trucks and it the boxes in this in the that side goods will be taken since they ensure the route in real time. Some platforms have the option for making a report on the vehicle's route, distance, performance, and fleet use alert sound, alarm report, and diesel combustion, temperature, uh, in ignition report, stop report, of offline habits, and daily statistics, etc. To generate the reports, you must enter the data, such as date and time of the start of the tour, and date and time of arrival, and show the speed at which you are going or shall go, and the characteristics of the vehicle. Finally, an option appears in which you will select if you want to obtain a report of the entire route or only of the vehicle's stop to finally generate the report.